Radio.
This is GHK Lal inviting you to join me weekdays from Monday to Friday on the National Outlook for commentary on a range of issues. Immediately after the 12 noon and 7 p.m. newscasts on Kaieteur Radio at 99.1 FM and 99.5 FM. Looking forward to you sharing in the conversation. GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Welcome to Monday, July 12th and the National Outlook. I thank Kaieteur owner, publisher, Mr. Glenn Lal for the opportunity to share with you folks, and Mr. Joshua Van Slykeman for his technical assistance in the studio. It's good every now and again to say that. Mr. Lal, not to be mistaken, Glenn Lal, not to be mistaken with him, I'm GHK Lal. But today, I'm going to talk to you about oil. I have to. I really don't usually do. There are so many other things to talk about. But the front page on yesterday's paper, Sunday, had three captions. Exxon now tells Guyana it will sell natural gas liquids to third parties. Dry gas to be sold here. Government did not disclose this key detail before. Consultations for proposed gas project. Second headline. Guyanese environmentalist asks Exxon official to justify need for local gas to shore project, but gets no response. And the front page comment from the publisher of Kaieteur newspaper. Who is the middleman? So we're hearing on this much touted oil and gas project, gas to shore project, to Wales. And in my estimation, it's a done deal. We are hearing about a third party now. Why now? Where did this come from and where is it going to be? Is it going to be in Louisiana? Or, as a bone thrown to our CARICOM brothers in Trinidad next door? But there's a third party. And let's cut down to this. Gas to shore, we were all sitting back and thinking this could be good for Guyana. You know, we have renewables which are cleaner and cheaper, but gas to shore could still have some benefits for Guyana. And I'd like to have supported the project, but the more I learn about it, the more mysterious it becomes. Because we are getting information by bits and pieces in drips and drabs, and that is not good enough. It's not acceptable. I think the government can do better, but you know, once you start telling lies, you have to keep on telling lies. And that's what's going on. When you start covering up, you have to cover up more. You have to find more blankets. And that's what the government is doing. Third parties. Here's this. There's going to be a transportation cost to that third party. The third party is going to have a transportation cost to here, to get it somehow, unless they're building a pipeline from wherever they are to Wales. Now, the third party, here's the key, my fellow Guyanese. The third party most likely is going to be a for-profit company, a for-profit entity, meaning it will have its own cost structure and it's going to have its own markups. So whilst we are paying, and they tell us 900 million US dollars, which I think is going to end up, and remember I'm telling you this in early July, it's going to end up to be 1300 million US dollars, 1.25 and more billion US dollars when this is done. Here's the story. By the time that gas gets back to here, and this is going to happen because the PVP is pushing this and Exxon wants it. It's going to happen because there's a lot of money from it and a lot of people, Exxon starting next, and leaders in the PVP and their cronies are going to benefit from this, and we are going to end up paying. What happens when gas prices are on the world market are higher? What happens when there's demand for it and we are the GPL or whatever entities depending on it, and we'll have to be second in line or third or elsewhere. Lots of things are not right about this. Who is the middleman? Where is it going to be? Why is this happening now? Why can't they answer questions what the environmentalist is asking? I think this whole public consultation business is a sham, it's a charade. We are going through the motions, as I wrote in Starbrook News yesterday, to say, hey, we did it, so shut up and keep moving along, it's going to happen. Well, it's going to happen and we may not like it. This is GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Thank you for joining me on the National Outlook.